The golden light of dawn had just begun to peek over the horizon when Officer Jake Turner received a call that would flip his day, and maybe his life, completely upside down. The dispatch crackled through the radio with urgency. Be on the lookout for a silver sedan, license plate 3XJ482. The message was crisp, clear, and ominous. The vehicle had been flagged as stolen, and not only that, it was potentially connected to an attempted robbery that had taken place just a few hours earlier. Jake's grip on the steering wheel tightened as he navigated through the early morning calm of downtown. His eyes scanned the road like a hawk, every car suddenly a possible suspect. And then there it was, a silver sedan gliding smoothly toward an intersection just a block ahead. The license plate? Nearly identical. Too close to be a coincidence. Jake's heartbeat kicked up. His senses sharpened. Without missing a beat, he flipped on his lights and signaled the vehicle to pull over. No time for doubt, just action. The car eased to the curb, almost too calmly. Inside was a middle-aged woman, dressed sharply in a dark suit, her movements composed. She rolled the window down slowly, confusion clouding her expression. "Good morning, officer. May I ask why I've been pulled over?" she asked, her voice firm but respectful. Jake barely responded. His tone was clipped, authoritative, laced with suspicion. "Is this your vehicle, ma'am?" She nodded, eyebrows arching. "Yes, of course. I'm just on my way to work. What's going on?" "License and registration." "Now." Jake's voice left no room for negotiation. The woman sighed, rummaging calmly through her bag. "Can I at least know what this is about?" Jake shook his head slightly, already moving into enforcement mode. "This car was reported stolen, and it's tied to a criminal investigation. I need you to step out of the vehicle. Now. Keep your hands where I can see them." Her demeanor shifted instantly, from confused to shocked. "What? That's insane. This is my car. I haven't done anything wrong." Jake's patience was fraying. "I'm not going to say it again. Step out. Now." When she hesitated, Jake acted on instinct. He flung the door open, reached in, and pulled her out of the driver's seat with firm hands. "You are under arrest for grand theft auto." His voice was flat, mechanical. The cuffs clicked around her wrists with a finality that hung heavy in the air. The woman stared at him, completely stunned. "You seriously have no idea who I am, do you?" Jake scoffed, already guiding her to the back seat of the squad car. "I don't care who you think you are, lady. You're under arrest. That's all I need to know." As he shoved the door closed behind her, she looked him dead in the eyes and said, coldly, "I'm Judge Evelyn Carter, and you've just made the biggest mistake of your career." Jake let out a half laugh. "Sure you are. And I'm the governor." He turned away and radioed for backup. Minutes later, Sergeant Daniels rolled up. Calm, experienced, and sharp-eyed. "Turner, what be we got?" Jake replied confidently, "Silver sedan, matched the bolo." Suspect resisted. "She's in custody now." Daniels walked over to the squad car and glanced inside. Then he paused. His face shifted. "Wait a second, is that Judge Carter?" Jake blinked. "Who?" Daniels exhaled sharply, jaw tightening. "Judge Evelyn Carter. She's one of the top district judges, Jake. You didn't recognize her?" Jake's stomach dropped. A wave of nausea hit him like a punch to the gut. Daniels immediately opened the squad car door and offered a hand to help her out. "Your Honor, I am deeply sorry. This is clearly a terrible misunderstanding." Evelyn stepped out, brushing down her suit with slow, controlled movements. Her face betrayed nothing, but her eyes were ice. "Misunderstanding? Your officer treated me like a criminal. He refused to listen, didn't even ask questions, and publicly humiliated me. That's not a misunderstanding, that's a violation." Daniels shot Jake a death glare. "Take those cuffs off. Now." Jake fumbled at the lock, his hands trembling. I didn't know." "Exactly," Evelyn snapped. "And that's the problem." Daniels turned to her with an apologetic nod. "Your Honor, I promise you, this will be addressed immediately." Evelyn adjusted her collar and looked him dead in the eye. "You can be sure I'll be speaking to the chief today." And I expect consequences. With that, she gathered her things, stepped into her car with Grace, and drove off, leaving behind a silence thicker than concrete. Jake stood there, rooted, the weight of what he'd done pressing down like a boulder. Daniels didn't sugarcoat it. You better prepare yourself, Turner, because this won't end well for you. Jake swallowed hard, his badge suddenly feeling a whole lot heavier.